Okay, so let's just dive right in. What if you have this amazing idea for a web app? A cool tool, a dashboard, maybe even a little game, but you're not a coder. For most of us, that's exactly where the idea just stops. Well, today, we're looking at a tool that wants to completely change that equation, promising you can build real, sellable apps without touching a single line of code. But look, let's be honest, we've all heard that promise before, right? Have you ever tried what I call vibe coding with other AI tools? You type in a prompt, it spits out a bunch of code, and you just kind of cross your fingers and hope it works. But then it breaks, and you're staring at some cryptic error message that makes zero sense. It's the classic dead end. In that exact frustration, that's what really gets to the heart of the broken promise of most AI coding tools. They're great at giving actual developers a head start, but for the rest of us, they often leave us stuck, unable to even finish the race. Yeah, if any of that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. Most of these tools, they just give you fragments, little bits and pieces of code that you're somehow supposed to stitch together. And then you immediately hit that wall. It's always, oh, just install Node, or you just need to configure Webpack. And all of a sudden, you need to hire a developer just to get the thing running. This slide just lays it all out so clearly. You've got the old way on one side, a tangled mess of files, weird dependencies, hidden costs, and that huge risk that if the platform goes down, your app goes down with it. But on the other side, you see a totally different approach. One prompt gives you one complete working app, no setup. And get this, an AI that actually fixes its own mistakes. That's a huge deal. So let's dig into what actually makes this a different kind of builder. The magic here isn't just that an AI writes the code. It's what the AI actually creates. It's all about turning your complex idea into one single, unbelievably powerful file. And this right here is the core concept, the single-file web app. Think about this. Everything, all the logic, the design, the buttons, the whole shebang is packed into one HTML file. You can open it in any browser, you can email it to someone, you could put it on a thumb drive. It just works everywhere, completely on its own. No servers, no frameworks, zero lock-in. Now, this is the kind of honesty I really appreciate. The folks behind this are super clear about what it's for and what it's not for. It's absolutely brilliant for building things like interactive tools, data dashboards, or little browser games, but it's not designed to build, say, a massive Salesforce competitor or a full-blown e-commerce store. Setting those expectations right from the start is so important. Okay, so you've got an idea that fits the bill. How do you actually build it? Well, the whole process is designed to be just incredibly direct. We're talking about going from a simple thought in your head to a real, working product almost instantly. It's really just a simple 4-step loop. Step 1, you describe your app. Just plain English. The more detail, the better, obviously. Step 2, the AI gets to work and builds the entire application. Step 3, you test it out and tweak it with simple commands like, hey, change that button color to blue. And finally, step 4, you download that single HTML file. It's yours. That's it. And you even get a choice in how the AI builds your app. Think of it like this. Standard mode is like a really good junior coder. It's fast, it's efficient, and it's perfect for most tasks. But advanced mode, that's more like a senior project manager. It actually thinks through the architecture before it starts building, so it's much better for more complex apps. It does cost more in tokens, but the final product is often way more sophisticated. Okay, now this is the part that really got my attention, because this whole thing isn't just about building fun little projects for yourself. The real goal here is to give you the power to build actual businesses, to create real revenue streams. $497. What do you think that number is? It's not what the tool costs. Nope. That's the price tag on a product that someone built with this tool. And this slide just proves the potential. I mean, look at this. People are out there right now selling these single HTML files. A tool to help create online courses is going for almost $500. An AI quiz builder for nearly $300. These are not just ideas or what ifs. This is really happening. And there are just so many ways you can monetize these things. You could sell them directly on a marketplace like Gumroad. You could put it behind a paywall and charge a monthly subscription. Or, and this one is really powerful, you could white label a tool and sell rebranded versions of it to different clients. The possibilities are just incredibly broad. All right, let's talk about the final, and you could argue, the single most important promise of this whole platform. It's a concept that is getting rarer and rarer in our digital world: true, undeniable ownership. This is their zero lock-in guarantee. It's such a simple statement, but it is so profound. The apps you create, you're not just renting them. They don't depend on SaaSet servers to keep running. They are yours, period. So what does owning it actually mean in the real world? It means that if you cancel your subscription, the apps you already downloaded keep on working. It means that if, just hypothetically, SaaSet as a company vanished tomorrow, your apps still keep working. You have the file, you control its destiny, you can host it wherever you want, sell it to whoever you want, and you keep 100% of the money. That is a total game changer. So it all really comes down to this one question. When coding is no longer the barrier standing between your idea and a finished product, what does that unlock for you? What's that tool you've always wished existed? What's that little problem you've always wanted to solve? When that barrier is just gone, what will you build?